Hello, I'm Andrew Barron. I have here a number of things that I would like to discuss with my people, potential clients, is about dumb things not to do. Pay attention to some of these things are very easy to fall into. Many people have, and I don't want you to do the same. Now, the first one I want to present to you is the following. The bankruptcy code, or the bankruptcy law that we use, allows each debtor to keep, among other things, all of their tax-exempt pension and profit-sharing plans. Creditors cannot get to those. The bankruptcy code, however, also allows the bankruptcy court to recapture all debt payments made to relatives in the 1 year prior to filing bankruptcy if that total is $600 or more. Now, the facts in this case are simple. My client purposely cashed in $10,000 worth of her 401ks, tax exempt. That's for her future. She cashes it in now. She gave the money to her mother and father because they had loaned her the same $10,000 over the years. Then she came to see me. Now, this was not very smart because she could not file bankruptcy for 1 year after having taken that money and paid her parents. If she filed in less than 1 year, the court-appointed trustee, bankruptcy trustee, would be obliged to go to the parents and get that money back for equal distribution to all of the other creditors. The point is, she should have filed bankruptcy first, then, being liberated from the economic wreckage of the past, she could have taken $10,000 over a period of time out of her paycheck and given it to her parents, or if their needs were such, then she could have cashed in her 401k and paid it to her parents. Many people have done exactly this kind of situation. Before talking to their lawyer, they went out and did what they thought were smart things that friends or relatives suggested that they do, and it turned out to be the wrong thing. That's one of them. See your bankruptcy lawyer first. The second one here is, again, the bankruptcy code allows each debtor to keep, among other things, their home, $1,000 worth of equity in personal property, $1,000 worth of equity in any one vehicle. But if they don't keep a home, $5,000 worth of personal property and $1,000 worth of equity in one vehicle. The facts in this case are very simple. Before seeing me, one prospective client obtained a $40,000 second mortgage on her home that she did not have to do. She paid $6,000 in unbelievably high loan costs. She paid $6,000 to her mother because she owed her mother $6,000. She put $4,000 in the bank, cash in the bank, and she paid off her truck for $24,000. It was a $20,000 truck. This was not very smart because she could not file bankruptcy for at least 1 year after paying Mama the money that she had paid her. And she would also have to spend away that $4,000 in the bank. And the value of her truck would have to depreciate down to $1,000, or she would have to sell the truck and spend the proceeds. So before bankruptcy, do not mortgage your home, do not pay off your vehicles, do not pay back relatives, do not put money in bank accounts. Only do these things after you file bankruptcy if you need to do them at all. What happened in this case? I never saw her again. This will happen sometimes when you tell people the things they don't want to hear. The bankruptcy code allows each debtor to keep, among other things, a home. I've said that before. In this case, the debtor owed $120,000 of dischargeable credit card debt. A friend told him that he would lose his home if he filed bankruptcy. His home was worth $150,000 and had no mortgage. And so he sold the house to the first person who made an offer. The person who made an offer was the realtor that was going to list the house. He spent $20,000 on a down payment on a $60,000 vehicle, $10,000 to fix up his friend's home into which he was moving, and $20,000 on a trip to Europe for him and his friend. This was not very smart because he lost a $150,000 home for a mere $50,000, created $20,000 worth of equity in his vehicle, wasted $10,000 on his friend's home, wasted $20,000 on a trip to Europe. That's the way it would be seen in court. He was lucky. His trustee settled for $17,000. The point, if he had talked to his friendly and favorite bankruptcy lawyer, he would have been told, keep your home, file bankruptcy, then go out and buy a vehicle.